hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I just got done filming my weekly budget check-in for the week of the 20th. Today is Friday, December 20th, and it is, oh, and actually I think I said that last week, or in my last video, that was the last payday, but that's not true. Second to the last payday. So next week, this upcoming week, is Christmas. So very, very exciting. I hope you guys have all of your Christmas shopping done. I know I do. So now I just have to wrap everything. So that will be very exciting. I actually don't mind wrapping. I find it's kind of like painting. Like I get really, really excited to do it at first, and then partway through, then I'm sick of it and I don't want to do it anymore. But you kind of have to. So I am going to sit down and do my paycheck to paycheck budget for week 3 of December. I get paid every single Friday, so that is when I do my budget. So this is the third paycheck to paycheck budget for me. So in here we have weeks 2 and week 1. We're going to go ahead and get started here. Get everything organized. Okay, so I will go ahead and I'm going to start with my expenses, and then I'll do cash envelopes, sinking funds, then we'll jump up to income, and then we'll come down here and we will break my paycheck down at the bottom. So our first expense for this week that I need to pay is Capital One, per usual. This is the only credit card that I owe anything on right now, which is an exhilarating feeling. My expenses, my debt used to be so long with all the different debt payments that I had to do. So this is my only credit card one, so that is very exciting. The next one is Apple, and these amounts that I'm writing down are a weekly amount. So like my Capital One payment every month is $120. So and since I get paid every week, and there's 4 Fridays in December, I take that minimum payment, divide it by 4, and then that is how much I take out every single week. Or I'm sorry, my Capital One payment is $140. And then same with Apple, it's $27. I divide that by 4 and it gets me to $675. Alright, next is OneMain. This is a personal loan that I have. And besides my car payment, this is the most or largest balance debt account that I have. So every week that one is $76.25. And then we're going to move down to my car payment. And this one on a weekly basis is $153. Next is Hulu. That is who we use for our TV service, and I pay $14.75 a week for that one. And I say I pay, but what I mean is I'm still only paying the $59 a month one time, but I take it out every week just so that I have, it's not so hard, like especially my car payment, to take $153 out of one paycheck. You know, it's such a large amount. Or I mean the $612 that my car payment is a month, that's such a large amount to take out of one paycheck. So if I'm able to break it up, it just makes my life a lot easier. And so I just do that with all of my bills rather than just the large ones. Next is Verizon. And I do have a few videos on how to break your, or how to split your bills up amongst paychecks back in my playlist if you guys want to check it out. I've gone over it a few times in the past. So Verizon is $31.87. My car insurance is $20 for the week. And then I think I'm going to be a line short. I have my kids' school, which is $17.50. And then my daughter's tumbling is $16.25. And then last is rent, which is $50 for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and add up all of these. So we have $30, $675, $76.25, $153, $14.75, $31.87, $20, $17.50, $16.25, and $50. So we have $416.37 in bills, expenses, all those fun things, debt. Okay, so next I'm going to jump over to my cash envelopes, which my cash envelopes are the ones that I take with me all the time, so grocery, gas, and spending. And we will go ahead and start with gas. So gas, I allocate myself $40 every week. And spending is the same, I do $40. And then groceries, I do $80 a week. So that is going to be $160. So this section here just stays in, actually I transfer it to my Capital One 360 account, and then this section and this section I take out in cash from the bank every week. That way I can stuff these envelopes and then I can stuff my sinking funds. So for sinking funds, the first one that I have is car maintenance, and car maintenance gets $10 a week. And then I have my kids envelope, which I put $20 a week in. Christmas, so this is the first week that I have dropped Christmas back down to $25. So I had been doing $100 since maybe the middle of November. A week, just to get my Christmas sinking fund up there higher to where I wanted it to be, but I'm completely done with Christmas shopping and I actually have some money left over, so that is always a plus. So I've had a lot of people ask what I'm going to do with that money, if I'm going to put it towards debt snowball, and I'm not. I'm actually just going to leave it in my Christmas sinking fund and I'm just going to roll it over to next year. So starting January 1st, I will actually have $150 already in my sinking fund to go towards next year's Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do with that. If I was really, really tight on money, yes, I would take that $100 out and put it towards debt snowball or maybe towards my normal bills or whatnot, but I'm sitting okay, so I am just going to leave it in that Christmas sinking fund. So Christmas this week I'm going to do $25, and that is the amount that I will do from now on, from here all the way until next Christmas, because that will give me the amount that I feel comfortable with for my Christmas budget. Next is medical, and medical I add $5 in every week. Household, I do $15. Gifts, I do $10 a week, and then my last sinking fund currently is personal care. And that one also gets $15. And I need to get my hair cut, and I really should get it colored, and I need my eyebrows waxed. Now I don't get anything fancy for my hair color, I just get it all one color, no highlights or anything like that, and I just get it trimmed. But I'd rather do that than buy box hair color, because I feel like the box hair color, first of all, I have brown hair, and when I use box hair color, I feel like it really pulls like the brassy or bronziness out of my hair, and I hate that. I like to stick with cool colors. I hate when my hair pulls that brassy and bronziness, and I feel like when I buy box dye, which obviously is significantly cheaper than getting it done, you know, at a salon, but it does that like within 3 days. I can already tell, you know, the brassiness is coming through. And I found a really good hairdresser, and I don't know what she uses, but it, whatever it was, does, or whatever it is, it works, and it doesn't pull that brassiness out, and it lasts so much longer. So I feel like I'm kind of saving myself money in the long run, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna move back up, or where I was talking, it was $100 total for sinking funds for the week. I'm gonna move back up to income. So I had 2 income sources this week. I have my full-time job and my part-time job. So both of these were paid today, or I received both of these today, I should say. And I have people ask why I don't list Etsy and YouTube or any of my online income here, and that is because since online income is it's a variable income, it's not fixed, I don't ever want to rely on that to do my everyday budget. So these here, I have to pay these, and I have to know that I'm going to have money, and a reliable amount of money, a fixed amount of money every week to be able to pay these. Same with my, you know, groceries and gas spending isn't really a necessity, and neither are these. But I need to know that I'm going to be able to pay these. So I use these 2 incomes only, my full-time and my part-time. That way, if something ever happens, maybe I am unable to do Etsy or unable to do YouTube for whatever reason, and I no longer have that income, I'm not like left in the dark because I was relying on that to pay my everyday bills, and then, you know, now I don't know what to do. So I rely on these 2 incomes alone to be able to cover my weekly expenses, and then the income that I get from Etsy and YouTube left over after paying taxes and business expenses and whatnot, that I just roll to a debt snowball, extra debt snowball payment. So for my full-time job, I got the same amount as normal, which is $550, and my part-time job was $222 this week, so that puts me at $772. So now the fun part. Well, it's fun if you have money left over. It's not fun if you are negative. So I'm going to do my paycheck breakdown here. So we're going to first write down, we have income, and then I'm going to do expenses, which will come from this category here, and then we have cash envelopes, which will come from this section, and then we have our sinking funds. So those are my 4 categories here. So for income, we had $772 for the week. Our expenses were $416.37. Our cash envelopes were $160. And our sinking funds were $100. Okay, so I'm going to total up the bottom 3 first to get my total bills and whatnot. So $676.37, and we'll take that away from the $772, which leaves me with $95.63 left over. Not only am I writing on the coil, I'm also writing on the very bottom row here, and it makes it really hard. That's horrible. Oh well. So that is what I'm left with for this week after my expenses are paid, my cash envelopes have been taken out, and my sinking funds have been taken out. I'm left with $95.63. So I will roll that over to next week, and then at the end of the month, all the money that has been rolled over after every paycheck, as well as any money left over from my cash envelopes every week, as well as that extra income that I was just talking about from Etsy and YouTube, all of that will be combined and I will make one lump sum debt snowball payment at the end of the month. I usually actually make it the beginning of the next month, just that way I have everything closed out and I know what I have to play around with. But that's what I do with that money. So that is it for my paycheck to paycheck budget. If you're interested in the sticker kits, I do sell them in my Etsy shop. So there's that. Link is in the description below. I hope you guys have a great Christmas next week. I hope you guys get to spend it with family and have time off from work. And I hope you guys just have happy holidays. So please like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!